Okay, so I brought the tree line up higher because being down here, it just made the sheep look like he was a giant sheep. And I decided that I would bring this up higher to rein in that look of him being so huge. What I'm going to do now is work on the sheep. I think what I'm going to do is just maybe have less shadow right here. Kind of follow the light pattern that I'm trying to create here. Okay, there's too much white in that. I'm going to take that out. That's chalk. That's what they call chalk. And it will muddy up when it's drying. And there's no way for me to tell you how to learn that. You just have to keep painting and see what happens. I still have paintings that dry muddy. It's heartbreaking when that happens because I put so much time into it. Now, I think everybody can see that this value and this value is very, very similar. And sometimes that's okay. Not the whole entire line here would be okay. But sometimes you just want things to look like they're far away. And one way to achieve that is to have grayed out colors the further back that the painting goes. So you're trying to create an illusion of 3D, so what would be in the background needs to be painted in a more subdued color range, and sometimes the value range can be very close, and that will give the impression of it being far away, like these trees in the sky being far away. But in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try lightening the sky just a little bit more here and see if I like that. I'm not sure that I do. It's once again making the sheep look like a giant. I'm going to take that out. and darken it back up. It's one of those things where it's better if it's just a suggestion. So let's try that. And I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'm going to work on here. And sometimes it's okay to scratch things out. I don't want the sheep to look like a giant sheep, so I have to somehow indicate that there's more planes in this than what's there. Okay, so let's get more into the color through here. Okay, so I have done a little bit more work on this. Basically, I really softened up the background here and am very suggestive with where I'm placing the greens or the field grasses. I'm also suggestive about how I'm doing the legs. Because really, if you were looking at this from a distance, you wouldn't really see extreme clarity here. So now what I'm trying to do is just suggest more lay of the land. we've got to clarify a little bit right here. And make it on an angle. Yeah, see, it makes it look like the sheep, like this leg is in front of this leg by doing the angle here. I'm going to try to repeat it here. Yeah, I kind of like that. Now I don't want him to look like he's on a hill, so we're going to have to do some work here. But I'm trying to do the lay of the land, so I'm trying not to go directly across. I want it to look like this sheep is in a field, a grassy field. Yeah, I just need to, I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm just trying to pull color down. Now sometimes I'm pulling the color that's already there. Got to be careful that I don't overdo it. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is just bring out a little bit more of those blades of grass that I just created. Taller blades of grass. By doing something like this. On this side we have to be a little darker.